Hello everyone, this is Bodhi, and welcome back to another episode on the Cornerstone SMP server. We are standing today in front of our mega ice farm that we have built up in the last episode. And as you guys may be able to tell, it's a bit more massive than it already was. And the reason for that is that we came here on a stream and basically doubled the size of this thing. We needed it to be longer because basically when I was running through this thing like on an AFK session, by the time we got back to the start, this ice would not be regenerated. But now that it's super long, it takes us a solid 20 to 30 minutes to run through the entire farm. So when we get back to the start, the ice is regenerated and we can harvest it again without much loss. And let's go over here and take a look at our storage. But there is one thing I wanted to mention, and that was I just wanted to apologize because I know it's been a little bit of time since we got the last video out. It's been a little bit over a week at this point. And I've just been out of town for a few days and also just been doing some planning for what I want my next episode to be about. You know, stuff like that. So I haven't had as much time to record. But now this one should be coming out relatively soon. And I hope you guys won't mind the delay too much. And we should be getting more back on a consistent schedule going forward. But without further ado, let's take a look at the ice that we got here. We have tons of double chests full. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, not 6, 6, 7, and then a half. But I think there's another half here. Yeah, okay. So we have, yeah, we have a ton of ice. That's around 8 double chests full, which is crazy. Sadly, a realization I came to was that I think in the last episode, I overestimated or actually underestimated the price of blue ice because I think I thought that one chest full, oh, I thought that was a person. I saw those bats and that totally freaked me out. Anyway, I thought that a full chest of ice or a full shulker box would make 1 stack of blue ice, but I miscalculated it a lot, and it's actually 1.5 double chests or 3 chests full. Because yeah, you need 81 stacks of ice to make 1 stack of blue ice, which is a bit ridiculous in my opinion, but we're just gonna have to roll with it, and we're gonna be using that stuff a lot going forward for stuff like nether tunnels and item transportation, just stuff like that. So it's gonna be super useful. So even though we have this gargantuan ice farm, it still produces blue ice pretty slowly. We're gonna have to get some good AFK sessions in here, which I haven't really done yet, but that's an issue for later on. For now, why don't we head over to the shopping district and take a look at our shops that we have built up in the past few episodes. So here we are at the beautiful Cornerstone shopping district, and I say beautiful, but this thing is getting more and more nice looking by the second because there have been tons of projects going on around here. I know our friend Hicks came through here, built some roads and also the centerpiece. And luckily I can show this off now because it's no longer a spoiler, but I had to pay some attention to this right here. Lemon Slice on the server, which by the way, I have everyone's channels linked below. Please go check them out because they're doing great stuff on the server as well, and they deserve some recognition too. So yeah, basically Lemon Slice built up this fantastic looking town hall that we have here, and yeah, I am a little bit hopeless sometimes when it comes to really big structures like this, but he absolutely nailed this. It looks super official, and it looks super, just like, I don't know what to call it, but it sort of looks like sort of royal, and just, it looks like the obviously the center of attention. And we're gonna have stuff in the town hall, everything that we'll need as a community, so stuff for like donations for group projects and things like that. So it's really great that we have this this built now. So thanks to Lemon Slice for this amazing build. But now let's go ahead and check on our shops here because I want to see if we've made any profits. So first off, we got our shop right here. Was our first shop. We got some bone sales and some coal sales, which is good. We've got 10 diamonds from that. Not too bad. Let's see. Let's go over here, see if anyone's bought beacons. Hopefully they have. Oh yeah, okay. So we sold 3 beacons. Obviously, a block of diamond is the same as 9, so they can put that in there if they want. Let's just put that to diamond so we can see how much we've got. And then our last shop over here was our little sort of end booth that we made in the last one. And hopefully we're not sold out. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like the people thought it was a good price for shulker shells. Okay. So yeah, we sold a bunch of shulker shells and all of the elytras. Oh boy, okay. So, I don't know, maybe we do a little bit of an end busting stream and get a few more elytras. I don't want to, like, spend a whole lot of time trying to stock this shop, but it would be nice if people need elytras that they can get them from me, because I want everyone to be able to fly if they can. Let's go ahead and restock this since we have our stuff on us, right? We have all of our shulker shells in our valuables chest, so let's just do that up, and then another one like that, and we're completely restocked. Yeah, luckily it doesn't take me too many shulker shells to put in here. I think it's a pretty good price. So yeah, we have made 2 stacks of diamonds, and we haven't been super active on the server for around like half a week or so. Like I said, I was out of town, but that's a super good amount of diamonds for that amount of time. Looks like our shops are really being used by the server members, and we have some new shops popping up around here too. So I don't want to, I hope none of them are spoilers that I'm showing, but anyway, we can go ahead and head back to our main base, and we can talk about what we're going to do in today's episode. Okay, so the focus point for today's episode is going to be something a little bit different that we have been looking forward to for some time, but I haven't really talked about it yet, so let me go ahead and do that. So basically, I don't know if you guys have seen a whole lot, but anytime I go through the Nether, that thing is a complete mess. We have tunnels going in random directions, we have ghasts shooting at us from everywhere in the sky, and we have piglins attacking us if we happen to not wear gold armor. And I mean, I know I prefer my netherite armor, so I'm usually not. But anyway, needless to say, that thing is kind of chaotic, and it definitely needs some structure, it needs some organization. So a couple of weeks ago, I asked the server if I could sort of take the lead on designing the centralized Nether hub for the server. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be designing an area around the spawn portal that basically leads everyone in tunnels in directions to wherever they need to go. And the plan is to eventually have tunnels with ice roads to every single person's base, so that we can get there super quickly and not be shot at by ghasts while we're flying around. So, yeah, that's the plan. And I have been putting in hours of work on my creative test world, trying to figure out a design for this thing. And I think I finally figured out something pretty cool. It's not gonna win any awards, but it's pretty cool, and it's a super nice Nether themed build that I'm pretty proud of. So, we have to put some finishing touches on it, but the main thing that we're going to have to do at first is gather up some resources. And this thing is going to have a big focus point on the nether blocks. So stuff like the new woods and stuff like that. Blackstone, basalt, so a lot of quartz as well. So, actually, I have a lot of quartz. I forgot how much quartz I had from my netherite mining sessions. But that might still not be enough. We might have to trade with some stonemason villagers. We'll see, we'll see. But, and this thing is also going to need a ridiculous amount of glass, a lot more than this. So, I'm going to message the server members, see if they can help me out with anything, just like we helped people out with the town hall and the shopping district roads and stuff like that. But I'm going to plan on gathering some of this stuff up myself, and I want to do that on stream. So, during the process of filming this video, I'm going to be doing a couple of streams probably, and one of them is going to be gathering up some resources. So for now, I'm just going to cut to that in the video when I've gathered up the stuff that we need. Going to get a finished product for our Nether hub, and then we can bring it over from the creative world and build it up in survival. So I'll catch you guys in just a sec when we have the resources that we need. Alright, so it has been a day or two now since the last clip, and we have got a ton of resources. I've been grinding out on the server, collecting some stuff. I did a stream a few days back, and we got some good resources. So if I look in this chest right here, we got our Nether Hub project, obviously. So check out what we got. First of all, I went to the desert and collected a bunch of sand, 6 shulker boxes actually. And then I chucked these into some furnaces, and we smelted it up for a ton of glass. Now, most of this glass is going to be dyed to be a different color, but still, that's a lot of glass. We got, yeah, so we got 6 shulker boxes of that. And then we also got a bunch of the nether wood, which is really great. And then after that, I went and got some blackstone, some basalt, and then the last thing I had to do was get some quartz, and the best way for me to do that was through stonemason villagers. So let me show you something real quick. I did this off camera just the other day, and I came in here. As you can see, I set up a beacon in here to do some digging. And the reason for that was that I wanted to dig out a second layer for this place. So yeah, our villager trading hall now has a sort of basement, although it looks pretty much similar to the top floor. I used the same block palette and everything like that. So we basically have the same system of villagers coming in here, and I got zombies down here, as you can see, just like upstairs. But the thing is, with stonemason villagers, their trades that we're going to be using are already low. For example, if we want to trade for bricks, it's already 1 emerald. If you want to trade for quartz, it's already an emerald. So we actually haven't cured any of these guys because I don't think it's really necessary. It might be necessary if you wanted to trade for stone for emeralds, but we don't really need that considering we already trade melons and pumpkins to get emeralds, and that supplies us well enough. But basically, I went through, traded with these guys a ton of times, and now if we go back to our storage system, you can see that we had a shulker box full of smooth quartz and a shulker box full of quartz pillars. When you're trading with villagers, it's actually more efficient to trade, to do more than one trade with them at a time, because if you only utilize one of their trades, they will often mark up the prices on that. So since I was trading for the quartz and quartz pillars, it didn't do that, so I was really thankful for that method. And then once we got the quartz blocks, we smelted those up and got some smooth quartz, and here's our pillar quartz. And we're going to be utilizing both of these, actually, in our build, so it's really nice that we have so much of those. But yeah, I guess the only step that's left now is to actually build the thing, and I have a few people that offered to help me over in the Nether, so why don't we go pack up our resources, head over to the Nether, and meet up with the people who would like to build this with me. Hey guys, so we're back in the Nether now, and we are joined by 3 members of the server who wanted to help us build this up. So we have Alex79, Shoes with Laces, and then Palythoa is around here somewhere. I don't know. Are you in the Nether, man?
I sure am.
Oh, there you are. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we're gonna be building this thing around this spawn portal, and like I was saying, the Nether is a complete mess right now. So hopefully we can get a better Nether hub in and start to get some organization around here. But right now we're just gonna jump to a replay mod time lapse, and I hope you guys enjoy that, and I will see you after we have this thing built up. Alright, so there you have it, everyone. We finished the Nether hub. It is completely built on the interior, and I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. That was quite a tedious process, but let's take a look around here now. So unfortunately, Shoes with Laces got off a little while ago, but Alex and Palythoa helped me through the process of this, and so did Shoes with Laces. Oh, I just fell off. Wait, I thought there was a glass block. Oh, right. Okay, let's go back in here. Right, so let's show off some of the features of this thing, because we're gonna have the 4 portals be in the center here, and then actually we don't have it done yet, but in the middle there's gonna be some respawn anchors if you want to set your spawn point here. And then the 4 directional tunnels here are gonna, well, obviously go north, south, east, and west, and those are gonna go off for several hundreds of blocks, and anyone's portal that we need to get to will just be an branching off of that. So that's pretty cool. And then on the corners here, these 3 holes are going to be to get up and down should you want to visit the normal Nether. So we don't have any of that set up. It's gonna take equally long time to do the things with the tunnels and the tunnels and the elevators up and down and stuff like that. So we're gonna get that done later on. But for now, I'm just really happy with how this turned out. And thanks guys for helping me build that. That was
no problem.
that had been
No
planning for a long time and finally built. It doesn't look great from the outside, but it's super cool from the inside. So yeah, really happy that we're done. But yeah, anyway, we can now move on to what's next now that we're done with this thing. Well, that was a lot of fun, but also a lot of a grind. That took quite a while, and I'm really happy that we're finished. And I came back here to put a quick finishing touch on it that I think will be very cool. So I brought with me some banners, right? So I believe that if we can get the directions right, that is south, that is north. Okay, so each of these just has a letter on it, and if I can place it on that top block right there, then we will be able to see which direction is which. So wait, that would mean that that is east, this is west. Okay, so drop that one over here. Boom. Okay, 2 more to go. So this is south. Leads over to my portal, actually. And we'll be linking these up with nether tunnels very soon, but probably not in today's episode. Although I did want to point out that it looks like I think Hicks came through here and built up his own nether hub, or nether tunnel, which I wasn't expecting because I already had planned out a design for each of the 4 directions. And then from there, people were going to be able to build their own custom designs, which would lead branching off to their portals. So I was not expecting that, but that's okay. We can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going to force anyone to tear down anything, so that's completely fine. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, for the most part, guys, I think that that's actually going to be it for today's episode. Oops, that is not spawn proof. Okay. I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Like I was saying, we got a whole lot done, although this might be a little bit shorter than my usual episodes. There was a lot of off-camera work that went into the planning of this, the resource gathering for this, and stuff like that. So all in all, it was a lot of work, but it might be a bit shorter. And I looked at my channel yesterday, and I saw that my last video came out 2 weeks ago, so that's pretty insane. I feel really bad about that. I am sorry, once again, that it's been so long, but we should be back on the grind now. I have some ideas for my next episodes coming up after this. There was some stuff I wanted to do today, but I really just have to get this episode out to you guys, and I think that this build is pretty cool. Good enough for a whole episode, right? So, yeah, let me know what you think of this nether hub. I'm really happy with how it came together. Don't forget to check out the channels of the other server members, especially those ones that helped me build this up. I am very thankful for that. But without further ado, guys, that's gonna have to be it for today's episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to see more videos coming up soon on the Cornerstone SMP. Very excited to start some new projects now that we're done with this nether hub. It's gonna be great. So guys, this has been Bodhi, and I will see you all in the next episode.